Hello, students. Today we are going to learn about differentiation and integration and know how it helps in understanding the situations of motion. We will also use them to solve some of the problems of uniformly accelerated motion. Let us begin with differentiation. In calculus, the expression y is equal to fx means variable y is the function of another variable x. You can see in the graph of y versus x, as x varies, y also varies accordingly. The expression dy by dx, called derivative, is the slope of the curve, about which you already know. For example, when we consider the motion of an object, its displacement is the function of time. Then derivative ds by dt is equal to v, the velocity of the object in motion. Differentiation is a process of finding a function, which is the rate of change of one variable with respect to another variable. As velocity is the rate of change of position and acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. In differentiation, there are a number of basic rules. We follow some of them for understanding motion. One is d dx of x to the power n is equal to n x to the power n minus 1. And one more is d dx of c is equal to 0, where c is a constant. These rules will be more clear by an example. If y is equal to x cube plus 2x square plus 3x plus 2, then dy by dx is equal to d dx of x cube plus d dx of 2x square plus d dx of 3x plus d dx of 2. Here we differentiate each term. So we get 3x square plus 2 into 2x plus 3 into 1 plus 0. Finally, we get dy by dx is equal to 3x square plus 4x plus 3. The fourth term is 0 as derivative of constant is 0. We use differentiation in motion to find magnitude of velocity and acceleration, provided displacement is known. Now integration. Integration is the method of finding a function gx, the derivative of which is equal to a given function fx. It is antiderivative of a function. In simple words, it adds up to give whole. It is the inverse process of differentiation. Integration is indicated by the integral sign. In integration, integral x to the power n dx is equal to x to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1. For example, if y is equal to x cube plus 2x square plus 3x plus 2, then integrand is equal to integral x cube dx plus 2 integral x square dx plus 3 integral x dx plus 2 integral dx. We integrate each term. So integrand is equal to x to the power 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 plus 2 into x to the power 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 plus 3 into x to the power 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 plus 2 into x to the power 0 plus 1 by 0 plus 1. Finally, we get x to the power 4 by 4 plus 2x cube by 3 plus 3x square by 2 plus 2x. In motion, we integrate to find the magnitude of displacement and velocity when acceleration is known. Now we will solve some problems using differentiation and integration. Question number 1. The displacement x in meters of a body varies with time t in seconds, as x is equal to 2t square minus 16t plus 2. How long does the body take to come to rest? Here x is equal to 2t square minus 16t plus 2. Differentiating, it will give velocity v, as v is equal to dx by dt. So d dt of 2t square minus 16t plus 2. Differentiating each term, we get 2 into 2t minus 16 plus 0, or velocity is equal to 4t minus 16. When velocity is 0, that is 4t minus 16 is equal to 0, then t is equal to 16 by 4, that is time is 4 seconds. So body will come to rest in 4 seconds. Question number 2. A particle moves along a straight line such that its displacement s at any time t is given by s is equal to t cube minus 6t square plus 3t plus 4 meters. Find the velocity when the acceleration is 0. As velocity v is equal to ds by dt, that is d dt of t cube minus 6t square plus 3t plus 4. Differentiating each term, v is equal to 3t square minus 12t plus 3. And acceleration a is equal to dv by dt, that is d dt of 3t square minus 12t plus 3. Differentiating each term, a is equal to 6t minus 12. When a is equal to 0, that is 6t minus 12 is equal to 0, then t is equal to 2 seconds. And hence, with this value of t, velocity v comes out equal to minus 9 meter per second. Negative sign indicates opposite direction of motion. Now the third question. The acceleration a in meter per second square of a particle is given by a is equal to 3t square plus 2t plus 2, where t is time. The particle starts with a velocity v is equal to 2 meter per second at time t is equal to 0. Then find the velocity at the end of 2 seconds. The acceleration a is equal to dv by dt, which is here 3t square plus 2t plus 2. Integrating it within the limits v and v dash, integral dv is equal to integral 3t square plus 2t plus 2 dt, where v dash is the velocity at the end of 2 seconds. Then v with limits v and v dash is equal to 3 integral t square dt plus 2 integral t dt plus 2 integral dt. Integrating each term on the right hand side, we get 3 into t cube by 3 plus 2 into t square by 2 plus 2t. Therefore, v dash minus v is equal to t cube plus t square plus 2t, or v dash is equal to v plus t cube plus t square plus 2t. Substituting values of v and t, we get v dash is equal to 18 meter per second. So at the end of 2 seconds, the velocity of the particle is 18 meter per second. I hope after solving these numerical problems, the concept of differentiation and integration is clear to you. You try to solve some more similar problems. Good luck.